Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? It's a day of a day, another day we call Monday. Anyway, that being said, it is officially June the 2nd, and it's the day before my birthday. I went out this weekend, had a good time, celebrated by myself a little bit, and ran into a few friends, and just went on the prowl, went to the bar, and, 2 drink minimum, I'm out of it, and it was pretty cool, and, met a few people, always meet somebody new, and, ran into a couple other people, told my birthday was June the 3rd, they told me my birthday was no, it's June the 8th, okay, so that being said, I always find it amazing how people can tell you more about you than you know about yourself. Anyway, that being said, I've been going through the internet, and I noticed that there is a 16-year-old girl. They call her Jane Doe. She was inside of a facility amongst children, and I guess it was a family facility in DC something. I guess I don't even know what type of facility it was for, to be honest with you. But anyway, she was there because it was for some type of homeless thing, obviously, or something. Because it wasn't, as far as, youth. So she's 16 years old. She's decided there family services and stuff like that. And the thing about it is that they allegedly said she was starting fights with the females and she was starting fights with the facility staff members inside of this location. Okay, so what they did was they called the cops and they got her put in prison. Now she's inside of adult prison doing adult time for a crime she did not commit. Most time when people put in prison, allegedly, they are put in there for killers, murderers, and whatever the case may be, and, a lot of different serial killer charges. There were no charges that were put up against her. There were no charges that was pressed against her. She didn't kill anybody. She didn't shoot anybody. She was defending herself, and for me, my opinion, I'm sure she was being harassed and being made fun of, called out her name, being treated like dirt on a regular basis to the point where she got mad and like a dog, not calling her one. When you hit it long enough, it will bite you. And at the end of the day, it seems like the victim is always the one who gets on trial, while the perpetrator is always the one who walks away. And that being said, it takes me back to me going out this weekend and stuff like that, and, I'm hanging out with allegedly friends. I don't know what to call a friend anymore these days, because people are friends within reasons, within profit reasons, or reasons of a reason that you don't even know. Anyway, that being said, went out, hang out, stuff like that. They was, oh, I remember you. They was having this debate, and they probably go see this video, but they were having a debate on who knew me the longest. So one of the girls, she was talking, she's pretty cool, she's a trans like me, but the other person that I knew too was going, well, I knew him back then and da-da-da-da-da, before this person, da-da-da, and I'm going, really? You can't say, you knew Raven when Raven was before, the case may be, I'm not a very sensitive person. So I let them talk and stuff like that. And they were saying all this stuff back and forth. I found it a little bit abroad, I always like being talked about as if I'm not standing there and I'm watching the whole thing unravel. I don't need to have this debate every time everybody see me, but anyway, that being said. And I could understand it, it was done out of love, but I wasn't big on it. And the thing about it is, people don't really know what you're going through. People don't know your changes. People don't know your struggles. People don't really know what they're saying when they're saying it. They're just saying it. And, probably with a little liquor impaired, stuff like that. But, within me and myself, if I would have been drinking, I would have handled this. If I would have had a drink, thank God, the Lord said go to the bathroom first when you have your first cocktail. Because a lot of times under the alcohol, we become very liquid courage. Liquid courage is when you say things and do things that you would normally do if you were sober. So I was very sober, and I was just listening to her. I was going, sometimes you gotta bite your tongue before you say something, because a lot of times people are not really being mean, they're just being, anyway, you draw your own blanket. Anyway, that being said, so I'm taking myself back to the girl, the 16-year-old person that, is incarcerated now in adult prison, and she didn't do anything, she just sit there, and they're calling her Jane Doe. I guess through the fact that she's very young, and they don't really want to put her name out there, and she left a report back saying that it's amazing how the monster they're trying to create me into. Like I said, voila. And this is what happens. You know, and even when transsexuals and stuff like that, they were talking about the train ride in reference to the girls that were on the train that were being bullied and the guy kicked her, you know, other transsexuals. She said, I read the report, she said, I went to the cops and I told them what was going on. They brushed it off. And that's what happens. You know, and basically what they're trying to say is you get what you deserve. If you didn't want to get this type of attention, then you shouldn't be like this. But I always find it funny when it doesn't happen to you. You have an excuse why it happened. Until it happens to you, you're going, oh, well, somebody needs to listen to me. That's why I tell the girls all the time, we cannot sit back and wait for someone to be our savior. Sometimes the savior's going to have to be within yourself. And I always tell you, be careful. I know the world, they try to say is, the world is changing. You know, we can do things now. We're being more accepted. I will not ever accept that as my answer, because the simple fact of the matter is that it's not true. It's very much not true. Some people get a pass, but many of us do not get a pass. And you have to be very, very careful in your surroundings. Even if they're amongst the people that are just like you, you have to be very careful. The world we live in, but where are we going to go? Anyway, that being said, they've been rallying around it from New York, and she's transferred to Connecticut and stuff like that, and hopefully things are going to work out better for her, and hopefully things work out better for a lot of us, but it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, you know, I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this page and stuff like that in reference to her, and you can see it, sign into it, it'll be in the bottom part of the comments. Take a look into it, and you know, if you want to do something about it, through your support, for the case may be, it's on you. Anyway, I just reported the news. Her name was Jane Doe, and she's up in Connecticut for president. You can always Google it. Anyway, that being said, I want to say hello, new people, boom. I want to say, oh, people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.